Now, if you're not an American and you don't know who Diddy is, the best way to describe him is to talk a little bit about Epstein. Epstein was this very rich fellow who had organized numerous parties where underage children were present and adults were fornicating with the children. Now, the adults were elites, important people, politicians, businessmen, top of the elite. Now, unfortunately, Epstein croaked before he could give names. It's one of those few cases in history where we know that a crime was committed, we know that people were trafficked, we know who did it, we just don't know to whom. It's an absolute mystery. Even to this day, people still don't know, like whom were the kids being trafficked to. So that's the Epstein case. Well, apparently in America, there is another case. Like, look how many there. It's kind of like the Catholic Church over there, but at the nationwide level with the elites. The other one is Diddy. Now, unlike Epstein, which specialized mostly in high-profile politicians and influential people like bankers and so forth, Diddy was specializing in Hollywood, in actors, in entertainers. And so now he is awaiting justice, right? Maybe, unlike Epstein, we may actually find out who those people were being trafficked to, and we may also find out if this was done for blackmail purposes. That's also an interesting topic that's usually not approached because most people are being driven by the emotional level of the scandal, right? Like children were being trafficked, which, again, it's outrageous, but it shouldn't stop the inquiry there. It should also go on, and it's like, well, hold on a little bit. Was this done for blackmail? And if it was done for blackmail, by whom? Now, in the case of Diddy, it seems that Donald Trump has flirted with the idea of pardoning him, which caused a little bit of a stir, as you can imagine. And 50 Cent, the rapper, has said that he's going to reach out to Trump to discourage any possibility of a Diddy pardon. Now, for those of you that don't follow the news, 50 Cent probably voted right-wing. He may actually be a Republican undercover, because in the previous election, he said that he's not going to vote for Joe Biden because he doesn't want to end up as 25 Cent. He may be a right-winger not because of ideology or conviction, but simply due to economics. He doesn't like paying high taxes. And so if he actually is a person that wants to sway other individuals to vote right-wing, he may actually have a significant voice in the matter. But let's wonder, like, why exactly would Trump be interested in pardoning Diddy? Because I haven't seen anyone make an analysis of it. Everyone is just automatically getting outraged. Again, I understand the emotion, but we shouldn't be animals and allow emotions to dominate us. Like, we should analyze the situation from all points of view, right? So, why would Trump want to pardon Diddy? Well, the first possibility is that he genuinely doesn't know, right? Like, Trump is a businessman. He is focused with his politics, with his inner circle. Didn't really look to see what the accusations were. Didn't really look into it that much. And so a reporter asked him, and without thinking, he just flirted with the idea. I find this possibility to be very unlikely. It's not impossible, right? Like someone that's genuinely disconnected from the happenings of, I guess you can say, the entertainment industry. But this is Donald Trump we're talking about. Like, he is connected within the entertainment industry, right? Like, he knows a lot of people from there. So it's quite possible that he may even know about the party's existence, right? Couldn't prove anything, but he may have heard rumors. And so I don't think that the idea that he doesn't know about Diddy and he generally thinks that Diddy is a victim of the system could fly here. The other possibility is that he wants to get the black vote. I mean, this is literally what the presidential pardon is for. If you guys look at the history of the recent presidential pardons, even before Donald Trump, it's usually done for rappers, for singers, for activists. It's done in order to get the vote. It's a popularity contest. Unfortunately for Trump, in this situation, if he was to do it, even the black community doesn't like Diddy. Like, you go on Twitter, and rightfully so. A lot of individuals are abhorred by what Diddy does. You know, if he was like a drug dealer, if he was a gangster, a criminal, then yeah, you know, you may find a lot of love, compassion, and empathy among the community, because then he is a victim of society, a victim of the system. He didn't want to sell drugs. It's just that he was born in a cruel and unjust world where he was pushed into this due to socioeconomic factors, right? Like, this is what the left thinks. And so in that situation, yes, like, pardoning a criminal may actually give you a percentage of the vote. But in the case of Diddy, no. Like, even in the case of social justice, you know, PR and optics are still king. And on top of that, it's the fact that no community out there likes a rapist. No community out there likes a child trafficker, right? Like, this is universal. And so if you're banking on the fact, oh, we're going to pardon him and then we're going to get the black vote, you're insane. It's not going to happen. And so the third possibility, someone is asking for a favor, right? You scratch my back, I scratch yours type of things. This is possible in politics. A lot of the time it happens. But when you have like such a high profile case like Diddy, unlikely. You know, if you're Joe Biden and you can pull a Victor Bout in order to save like some leftist activist that bought drugs into Russia and that type of nonsense, okay, that can potentially fly because she's not part of a huge public scandal. But when you're talking about Diddy, especially after what happened with Epstein, that people still don't know the answers, again, bad idea. Bad idea to do this type of deal. Which leads to the only remaining possibility, and this is what I personally think as well, it's a distraction. Right? Like, if you do this, the mainstream media will cover this 24/7. It's going to be the only thing that's going to be discussed for the next couple of weeks. And so if you pardon Diddy when there's some major controversy coming up against the Republican Party, like some draconian legislation needs to pass, some corruption scandal is about to blow up, right? And you pardon Diddy just before that, well, now everyone is talking about Diddy, right? Like, everyone is eyes on that. Everyone is focusing on that. No one is talking about the scandal. No one, right? You're basically covering up the news cycle. And so I think this is more likely. I think that Donald Trump wanted to cover the news cycle right now by flirting with the idea that he may pardon him, right? Like, he didn't say he will. He said, I may. And now, instead of people talking about the Ukrainian-Russian peace negotiation, a catastrophic failure, rather than asking Donald Trump, okay, like, what next? What do you do now? Everyone is talking about, like, oh, is he going to pardon Diddy? Is the pardoning going to happen? So I think this is what it's about, right? And when you understand this, you start getting politics a little bit more. Because sometimes things are done specifically to distract people from another more important event that warrants more attention than a nothing burger, right? I don't think that Donald Trump is going to pardon Diddy. I don't, and even if he was, right? Like, let's assume that hypothetically he was going to pardon him. As the president of the United States, he can only pardon for federal crimes, so Diddy will still be in jail. Like the nature of crimes that he has committed, the accusations against him, are not just at the federal level, but they're also at a state level. So I see absolutely no future. You know, it's like when you have in the Marvel movie, like Doctor Strange, looking at all the possible future, that there is no single future where Diddy gets pardoned by the president of the United States, regardless of who that president is. And so let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.